Young in the Restless spoilers reveal Chance's anger when he discovers that Summer betrayed his feelings for Kyle. Perhaps, he also understands that their feelings have also faded after the heated arguments between him and Summer over Daniel. After a warm family Halloween night, Summer Newman and Kyle Abbott finally return home after taking Harrison Locke trick-or-treating. When the boy goes upstairs, Summer can't hide her emotions and tells Kyle that she is happy to be able to create this special moment with him for the family. "It's nice to do something normal and free," she smiled, happy that things had finally calmed down after the storms of the past. Kyle, with his tact, understood that Summer had something to share, so he gently encouraged her to open up about her worries, especially about the situation of her brother Daniel. At this point, Summer began to confide in a sad and heartbroken voice, "Can you imagine losing the love of your life and then being arrested for murder?" She paused, her eyes heavy with worry. Daniel, her once proud brother, was now facing such a difficult situation. For Summer, nothing was more heartbreaking than seeing a loved one suffer so deeply, and she shared that with Kyle, her trusted partner. Summer mentioned a theory from her mother, Phyllis, that Sharon Newman was trying to frame Daniel, and while it seemed unbelievable for Summer, her suspicions about Sharon were not unfounded. "That sounds like a long shot," Kyle commented, reminding Summer to keep her perspective. Summer, however, could not hide her displeasure. "It's no crazier than believing my brother killed Heather." She continued to express her displeasure that Chance, the police officer she once trusted, had not considered the possibility that Daniel was wrongly accused. For Summer, Chance's failure to consider this situation had made her unable to feel as comfortable as she used to when thinking about him. Kyle gently reassured her, hoping that Summer's relationship with Chance would not be affected by this incident. Summer sighed, "Chance arrested my brother even though he was clearly being framed." Her words were full of pain, betraying the disappointment she had felt in the people she had trusted. Kyle put his hand on her shoulder, comforting and encouraging, knowing that Summer needed a shoulder to lean on. Summer looked at Kyle, wishing he could help Daniel through this difficult time like he had done for her. In that moment, amidst all the mixed emotions, Kyle wrapped his arm around Summer, pulling her close. They stood leaning against each other in a quiet moment, and from the top of the stairs, Harrison smiled down, innocent and happy to see his parents happy together. Summer felt her heart soften, but she couldn't hide her worries about the future. She suddenly changed the subject, mentioning Kyle's mother, Diane, and hearing that she was moving away. Kyle sounded relieved and bitter at the recognition that his mother had finally shown her true colors. "It wasn't pretty," he told Summer, his voice a little restrained. "My dad was furious." Kyle paused, then turned to thank Summer for not blaming him for worrying about his mother earlier. Summer smiled, feeling that they understood and respected each other once again. They took a sip of wine, enjoying this rare moment of peace and talking about how nice it was to be together again and share a smile. For Summer, this was like a gift, to be able to enjoy some peace in the midst of her family worries. Breaking the cozy atmosphere between the two, they were surprised to see Claire standing at the door, wearing a smile and saying that she wanted to see Harrison in his Halloween costume. However, Kyle explained that they had just put Harrison to bed, and Claire apologized for the disturbance, though her eyes were a little disappointed. Summer, however, politely said that she would leave. Kyle walked Summer to the door, and in a moment that seemed like pure affection, he wrapped his arms around her and gave her a passionate kiss. Claire stood behind, watching and unable to hide her surprise and disappointment. Uncertainty flashed in her eyes as she witnessed the love scene between Kyle and Summer. Will that scene make Claire harbor the intention of revenge on Kyle, and will Claire's faint feelings for him turn into dangerous calculations? In the context of a complicated and contradictory story, Claire's appearance inevitably disrupts the relationship between Summer and Kyle. Conspiracies and misunderstandings seem to continue to intertwine in an unpredictable plot, when both Summer and Kyle do not expect that a new storm may be about to arise after Claire's sudden appearance. Will Kyle and Summer get back together after the scandals that have occurred? Can they open their hearts to forgive each other? Sign up to update news.